So you're starting from about 100 followers or maybe less, and you want to see some serious growth on Instagram in 2022? In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what I would do if I was starting from scratch with a new Instagram account, so make sure you keep on watching. Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Katie and I'm here to be your guide on this journey of becoming a content creator. I've been talking about how to grow on Instagram here on YouTube for a hot minute, so I thought it was about time to return to an ever popular topic, how to grow an Instagram account from scratch. I actually addressed this exact topic in a video from a few years ago, but that was in the BRE or before Reels era. So I thought it was time for an update. If you clicked on this video, which duh, you obviously did, then you might have about 100 followers on Instagram right now. And you're looking to grow. Maybe you want to become a content creator. Maybe you just want to have more of an audience to market your small business to. Either way, the strategies I'm about to share are going to help you get to 100 followers, to 1,000 followers, and beyond. So let's get into it. So let's start off from square one, which is where you're starting from. At this point, it's likely that the majority or all of the people who are following you are people that know you in real life. They might be friends or family members that are following you because maybe the account that you're working with has historically been your personal account, so they're just interested in your life updates. Or maybe you created a new account, but they went ahead and followed it because they're trying to show their support, which is nice. It's good to have a supportive circle. But the first hurdle that a lot of us content creators need to get over is not feeling awkward or embarrassed about posting like an influencer, or if you aren't posting like an influencer, just sharing the kind of content that you want to without worrying about the judgment of the people that you know in real life. Because here's the thing, if you do want to see this growth, you're gonna need to shift from posting as if you're speaking to your friends and family in real life to posting like you're speaking to your ideal audience or your ideal customer base. Trust me, this was a hard one for me too, because the account that I'm posting on right now is the same Instagram account that I have had since high school. If you scroll back to the bottom, you'll see pictures of me standing at the end of my parents' driveway waiting for the bus with my little viola in its case, ready for music class. And so my audience, when I decided to really pursue being a content creator, was entirely like my friends from high school and university, my cousins, my family. And it felt weird because I had always just been posting for them so that they could see what I was up to. And now I was trying to post for y'all. And it does feel awkward, and you kind of need to just dive in and go for it and try to let go of those judgment thoughts that we have, because what you need to know is most likely those thoughts are in your head, not in the heads of the people that you're worried about, because their feeds are full of a ton of other people. Really, you're just kind of like a small blip in their day. So the chances are low that they're sitting there thinking, oh gosh, like who does she think she is? And you know what, if they are thinking that, they're not really that supportive anyway. So the first piece of advice that I have for you when you are trying to grow beyond that 100 follower mark is to let go of these preconceived notions that you have about people judging you and just prioritize creating. And that confidence just comes with time and practice. The second step is going to be creating your content strategy. Now, a content strategy, at least in my definitions of all these terms, is different than a content calendar. A content calendar is your actual list of ideas or concepts or posts that you're going to make in a given month. But your content strategy is your framework or your structure or your plan for coming up with those ideas. So one potential content strategy or structure or formula that I would recommend to you when you are getting started growing your account would be posting one reel a week, one graphic carousel a week, and one photo with a longer caption per week. That's one option. Another option would be 3 reels per week, one graphic carousel, and one meme. Or another option would be 2 photos a week and 1 reel. Hopefully now you can see what I'm saying about your content strategy. It's your approach. It's kind of the frame that you're going to put the picture that is your post into. You want to develop a content strategy that is going to serve your specific goals. So if you're not trying to be the kind of creator that I am, then following my content strategy might not make sense for you. Not only do you want this content strategy to serve your goals, but you also want to make sure that it fits well into your lifestyle and your creative style as well. If you know that you only have about an hour a week to put into your Instagram right now, then planning to post 5 reels a week as your content strategy, that's not compatible. Even if it would be super great for your goals and your growth, if it's not realistically going to fit into your lifestyle, then aiming to do that is just going to set yourself up for inconsistency and disappointment. So think about what kind of content you like to make, what kind of content your audience wants to see, like whether they enjoy reels or graphics or photos of you, and then also think about what you realistically have time for in a given week or month. All of those three things together will become your content strategy. Once you have a content strategy that suits you, next up, it's time to actually plan your content calendar. Basically, you're going to take that empty framework that is your plan of how many posts you're going to make, what types of posts you're going to make, and when you're going to post them, and you're going to start filling that in with actual ideas, topics, themes, concepts that you want to speak to with that content. If you're having trouble setting this up, I actually have a Notion content calendar template that you can use. It is pretty much my content calendar, but better. I polished it up, added a few extra features, and you can grab it on my website. It also comes with a really handy tutorial video where I show you how to set it up for you and get started. So go check that out. It's linked in the description. The third step in this journey towards passing 100 followers and beyond is planning a content batching session. Especially if right now you're not in the habit of creating content regularly, I think it can be really good to kickstart this new habit of content creation by planning a really big batching session. This will help you get started in the right direction and give you a backlog of other content that you can work with when times get busy. I would recommend setting aside a whole day where you can change into multiple outfits, be in different settings, and shoot photos, videos, horizontal and vertical, and design some Canva templates that suit your brand. These are things you'll be able to come back to and continually draw from in your future content. And it will allow you to do shorter, more frequent batching sessions in the future just to create the new and fresh content that you need week to week, but at least you'll have this sort of stock photo library of yourself that you can use. If you're a business owner and you've got a little bit of money to invest, it could be worthwhile hiring a photographer or a videographer to come and help you with this. But if not, don't worry. There is so much you can do with just a camera and a tripod. And I actually have a whole video about how I shoot my own photos for Instagram. So if you want to see a whole tutorial, awkwardness and mistakes included, I like to keep it real, then I'll link it up here so you can go check that out. With that being said though, if you are looking for some professional help, my content creation agency, Creatorly Media, actually offers kind of a startup package for content creators or business owners where we kind of help you get started with an initial content calendar and some branding stuff. So I'll link that in the description as well. Your girl's got all kinds of resources for you. Finally, once you have got yourself set up with a really solid initial batching session, you've got some photos of yourself, some videos, some Canva templates, it's time to transition into creating consistently. Really, Instagram growth is all about being consistent and being persistent. You might not see incredible results overnight. In fact, I will almost promise you, you won't see any results overnight. It takes weeks and months and years to really build up a big audience. I think it's important that you get a content creation routine in place for yourself, something that you enjoy and you don't mind doing every week or every month, however often you want to do it, so that you can find some joy in creating content for your community and it doesn't feel like a chore. Because if it feels like a chore, you're not going to be able to have that persistence piece that is so important to actually seeing real results. I have so many videos on my channel about how to be consistent and what kind of strategies you can put in place for growth. But really, if you are just getting started and you have 100 followers and you want to push past that, I feel like I can boil down all of that advice into stick to your strategy, put something in place and keep doing it. Engage with your audience, treat them like human beings, get to know them as friends and make stuff for them that they actually will find valuable and make it a conversation. It's a two-way street. It's not just you blasting stuff out into the void. You need to get to know your audience to really learn how you can serve them. And finally, once you're confident with your Instagram routine and you're posting consistently, think about expanding beyond Instagram to creating a blog or a podcast or a YouTube channel, because that is really going to help accelerate that growth when you have access to audiences on different platforms as well that maybe are a little bit more discoverable or searchable or evergreen than Instagram is. So with that being said, I wish you all the best on this journey of becoming an Instagram content creator. I know that it can feel so frustrating at the beginning when you have lower numbers than you'd like, but I promise it is just all about being consistent and persistent and finding joy in the process and trying to find a way to enjoy creating Instagram content so that you can stick with it. If you want to learn more more about my latest Instagram strategy tips and the best ways to grow on the platform right now, then check out this video that I just made. It's my updated Instagram strategy for the summer of 2022. So you're not going to want to miss that one. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're having adventures and following your dreams, and I'll see you over in that video. Okay, bye.